I don't know why people don't take anything seriously anymore. Like, people really be thinking everything is just a game, everything's just a joke. Oh, if you don't believe in it, it can't hurt you. I can't stand when people say that. Oh, if you don't believe in this, if you don't think it exists, if you don't give it power, it can't hurt you. Says who? The fortune cookie? Because that is like complete malarkey. That's complete bullshit. Like, no, these things exist, people. Hello, bonsoir. I'm the Mademoiselle, and ça c'est deuxième Chanel went. And y'all, I feel like I look crazy. I don't know. Like my hair's not hairing. I'm supposed to be washing my hair. I've been prolonging this for a while. I gotta get it. I feel like my hair looks crazy. I have not got my hair done in a while. Literally, I'm supposed to get my hair done tomorrow, and I'm supposed to be washing it today. I had this makeup on all day. I have not had the chance to touch it up. So, sorry if my lashes are falling off and all that. Like, I had to dance with this on. I have mad shit to do, okay? So, I apologize if something looks off, okay? And someone is mowing their lawn. They've been mowing their lawn for the past hour. Like, how long does it take to mow the lawn? Il aime baiser, fait vidéo, et laisse à moun sa yo baiser, coupe zeb. Is that how you say it? Yeah, coupe zeb. Like, it don't make sense. So I'm sorry for all the minor inconveniences. So before we even get started, as you guys can tell, this is going to be a KrikKrakCOZ video. I am so sorry I haven't been doing these lately. As you guys know, the current state of Haiti is trash, so I've been focused on doing the updates. But we are going to slowly get back into the regular scheduled programming as things slowly get back to regular scheduled chaos in Haiti. Because to be honest, there's not too much more different things going on in Haiti except for, again, the regular scheduled chaos. So as you guys can tell, this is going to be a KrikKrakCOZ video. So of course, when I say KRIK, you guys comment down below KRAK. It doesn't take too much to like the video. So as you guys come in, like the video. If you love me, comment on the video. Follow me on Instagram for updates, and just because like I do post dancing videos and other stuff on there, completely different content from what I post on here. And again, thank you in advance if you've already done all of that, and peep the description box for everything that you guys always ask me about, but you know, is always there, but you guys don't check for. So this video, y'all, I saw this email and I was like, y'all really don't be listening when I talk, do y'all? Like, y'all just be doing y'all all damn thing. So I saw this email and I was like, oh, I can't wait to read this one. Okay, so we're gonna be talking about Ouija boards. Okay, so I made sure I got real comfortable for this one. I am laying back in the chair. Ouija boards are literally, I talked about them during my what was it? I don't know if I gave my Halloween binge a name, but when I did all my videos during Halloween, I talked about Ouija boards, and I told you guys the only spiritual tool I'm scared of is Ouija boards. Okay, I don't play with Ouija boards. I think those things are scary as hell. I don't give a fuck if it's on a t-shirt, if it's a blanket, because those things are terrifying. Like, I find it weird, like when I did my research and I found out those things were like just sold as like little freaking like board games. Like, there's nothing game like about a Ouija board. Okay, that is not something that people should just be playing around with. So anyhow, don't play with Ouija boards. We're going to get straight into the story. Hi, Yvana. Thank you so much for spelling my name correctly, because I can't stand it when people see my name in the description box of every video and still have the nerve, gall, audacity to spell my name incorrectly. But that's neither here or there. My Nona used the Ouija board with her sister and friends when she was in middle school, and her sister was a few years older than her. Also, her husband's cousin used the Ouija board and later went to mediums to talk to her dead father. This is my experience. Hold up. Do people not watch their kids anymore? Like, middle school though, but then again, okay, maybe they were home alone. I'm sure middle school is old enough to stay home alone. I don't know. I don't know the circumstances, but like, I guess back in the day, people thought that these things were harmless. And then, hold up. Husband's cousin. Why? Just like, why? Okay, my grandma doesn't believe in ghosts or demons, and she says the Ouija board is just a game. Why do y'all think this shit is just a game? Maybe that's why all of these bad things used to happen to people back in the day, and maybe that's where all of these movies come from, because a lot of people really just thought that the Ouija board was a game because that's how it was promoted. If you guys want to see the video that I did on Ouija boards, feel free to click down below in the link in my description or the pinned comment. Hopefully I remember to put it down below. But like, that's how it was marketed. Like, they were really just selling these things like it was a game of Candyland or some shit. Like, no, it was Demonland, bitch. Like, I don't know why they were selling these things like they were fucking hotcakes like IHOP. Like, no, like, this is real dangerous stuff. When my mom was in middle school, her and her friend were watching a movie in the basement. They saw a shadow figure and ran upstairs. And she always said her house was haunted. My Nona built the house herself, and before her house was built, the land was a pig farm. And I think they slaughtered pigs too. Well, I mean, usually that's how that goes. Anyway, when I was 17, I was sleeping in my room, and I woke up and was half awake, laying on my side. I couldn't move or talk. And I heard something say my name in a deep voice. I've never heard something so deep. It didn't even sound human for real. And then I felt impressions on my bed, like hands coming down towards me. This is why I don't sleep nowhere but my house, for real. I don't give a fuck if it's family. I've only slept at one family member's house consistently, and that was my cousin's house in PA. I talk about them all the time on my personal channel. Other than that, fuck the rest of these people because I don't have time. Because I don't know what the fuck type of caca you be doing. The moment I would have heard she was playing with Ouija boards, bitch, you could see me out. Like, I don't give a fuck if you my Nona. Like, it's just, I cannot, like, I don't know why people don't take anything seriously anymore. Like, people really be thinking everything is just a game, everything's just a joke. Oh, if you don't believe in it, it can't hurt you. I can't stand when people say that. Oh, if you don't believe in this, if you don't think it exists, if you don't give it power, it can't hurt you. Says who? The fortune cookie? Because that is like complete malarkey. That's complete bullshit. Like, no, these things exist, people. It was a big bed and I was in the middle. Then I heard whispers in my ear, but I couldn't understand it. Do you really want to understand it? That's the real question. Do you want to understand it? Because women, I don't want to understand shit. I would have closed my ears in my sleep and just went back to sleep in my sleep, if that makes sense. I don't want to understand it. I didn't want to sleep in my room anymore. A year later, me and my friends brought liquor to my room. Y'all grown, huh? Okay. And we were drinking, but not drunk. And we heard walking in the hallway. But nobody else was home but us. After that, there would be weird things that would happen. When I was home alone, I always felt like there was something watching me. One time, I was up late in the living room on my phone. And I looked up and the plant in my room moved. It was just me in the room. Another night, I walked into the kitchen and the door to the basement opened by itself. And there was no wind or draft, and it was a heavy door. That door would open sometimes at night by itself. Trying to get out that house, mama. Do you live there? Regardless, it's time to go to a shelter. I don't give a shit. I don't play with entities. I don't play with ghosts. I feel like my childhood house was haunted. Haunted for my parents, not me. The ghost liked me. But like my parents low-key was going through it. That's not funny. I shouldn't be laughing at that, but it's crazy because like looking back, they had so many crazy occurrences and shit. Like they would be haunted or hunted, I should say. And I mean, I had strange occurrences, but nothing like that bad. Like now my parents started telling me the things that they were going through, and I'm like, oh wow. Yeah, I was fine. Wow, I'm an asshole for laughing at that. But like, yeah, see, I can't deal with going through occurrences like this. Like, I don't have time. I'm moving in with the dog outside. Like, this is absolutely crazy to me. Like, what? I would hear knocking in the kitchen late at night. One time I was at my boyfriend's house and my Nona was home alone. And she heard my voice call her name, but I wasn't there. And she told me about it and I thought it was weird. And her to, especially because she doesn't believe in ghosts. Yeah, see, that's what you call a demon, because demons be trying that goofy shit. When it comes to demons and dark entities, they try to do this thing where they like mimic somebody that you know. Nobody got time for that. Okay? Go to the priest, go to the pastor, go to the whoever the fuck. because y'all need a blessing, a cleansing, or something, because there's something in that house. After I moved out, thank God you moved out. One night she was asleep and she woke up because she heard footsteps walking up the stairs. She got up and walked around the house, but nobody was there, so she went back to sleep. Why the fuck would she do that? Are y'all black? Because I'm confused. Like, y'all don't know what happens in the scary movies? Because why are you walking around the house? Yeah, y'all church the fuck. I ain't even walking around shit. Take everything you want. If it's a rock, take what you want. Leave me the hell alone. Rob the damn house for like Chads, don't kill me. Okay, take what you want. You can have it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to know who's in the house. I don't need to know. I don't give a shit. Take the house. Leave me out of it. Like, what? When I came back to stay the night, my uncle, who was sleeping in the basement, would complain that I was making too much noise in the middle of the night in my room. He said he heard footsteps and I was walking around my room. The house walls and floor was thin, so you could hear everything, like talking on the phone and all that. But I was never walking in the middle of the night. So he called my Nona one night, and she got up and saw I was sleeping in my bed. See, that's scary. And I woke up seeing her in my room, on the phone, telling him that. That's scary. And he said that all the time he hears footsteps walking around my room. So my brother lived with her for a month and slept in my room. I moved out, and my uncle would say the same thing. He hears footsteps walking he hears footsteps walking in the night, but he was asleep. He wasn't just walking around the room, but my brother told me he took a shower one day, and he turned the water off, went to get dressed in his room, and he heard the water running from his room, went into the bathroom, and the water was running from the shower. He went to turn it off, and before he reached to turn it off, it turned off by itself. Immediately. No. See, that, child. Oh, God. Y'all living in a haunted house. That's what that is. Your house is haunted. He wasn't really scared, but he said he was uncomfortable. He moved out shortly after that. One night, I was about to fall asleep in my Nona's room. I was scared to sleep in my own bed, and before I went to sleep, I felt something in the corner of the room. I was just staring at the corner of the room for a few minutes, then I turned over to go to sleep. Before I shut my eyes, I heard growling right by my side of the bed. It was so close. I was too scared to do anything, so I just tried to ignore it because I wasn't alone. My Nona was next to me. But it was scary. The last experience I want to share is I was taking a picture of the laundry chute in the bathroom to send to my mom. And when I sent it to her through text, my phone called 666. Child, y'all need to stop going in this fucking house. Just sell that shit, put it on the market, put it in holy water. Don't nobody got time. Excuse me? The phone called the phone called Lucifer himself. Child, no. The phone called 6. I was freaked out. My eyes started watering, and I was home alone. I told her, and she was freaking out. Yeah, I'd be freaking out too. I don't live in that house, but I have been having demonic nightmares a lot for months now. Yeah, Nona still lives in that house. My brother and me and my mom think there's something evil living there, and I won't spend the night anymore. Well, thank God you're not spending the night anymore, because that's very, scary. Also, let me just tell you right now, there's something in that house. Some way, somehow, it's not bothering your Nona, because maybe your Nona has some sort of spiritual protection. Like, clearly she's hearing things and stuff. It kind of reminds me of me in my previous apartments with my parents and the current apartment that they live in. For example, so recently my mom was getting attacked in her sleep, right? She was getting choked the fuck out, all types of shit. I slept there, I had no problems. Like, literally one night she was getting choked in her sleep. Like, long story short, I had to go smoke the house out, all types of shit, so it wouldn't come back. But it was numerous occasions where she told me she was getting attacked in her sleep. One night I slept over there, the thing attacked her, and she said she was screaming and everything. I didn't hear a damn thing. I slept fine. I will say I had a very strange dream that night, but I was fine, like unscathed, untouched. Ain't nothing come attack me in my sleep. Same thing with the previous apartments that we've been in. I'm very sure that whatever it is that attacked her in the sleep has been following us for our entire lives, or I will say following her and my father. But I ain't never seen that shit. Ain't nothing ever attacked me in my sleep. So I will say for me, I'm a veil baby. I'm an NCal baby. I've talked about this a few times on my channel. So NCal babies and certain other people that are born with certain spiritual gifts have a certain type of protection that shield them from certain things, so you won't see, feel, or sense certain things that other people experience, and vice versa. Like, I'll be able to see, feel, or whatever, certain things that other people don't. So maybe your grandmother has certain types of protections, or maybe she did feel or sense these things before, and she got something to protect her from it. Nonetheless, at this point, you're probably being spiritually attacked, or something attached itself to you already. So I would say go to your nearest priest, pastor, or if you're not religious, go to your nearest, I guess, I don't know what your spiritual beliefs are. Your nearest shaman, buha, witch, olga, mumbo, spiritual leader of whatever practice it is that you practice, and get some protection. If you want to do whatever it is yourself, just start basic. Get some holy water, get some Florida water, get some war water. Y'all already know. There's so many things you could do by yourself. If you go down that route and nothing does anything, then I guess go to someone. So I'll say start there, get some Florida water, get some holy water, get some war water. You get that yourself through a trusted source. And if none of that works, then I will say go to a priest or a pastor. And if that doesn't work, then I'll say go to a bruja, a witch, or whatever. But again, it depends on whatever it is your personal preference and your spiritual path or practice is. Then you could go to all of that, because that's crazy. You could go the route of trying to smoke it out, but I mean, it really depends, because at this point, it could just be something with the house, but whatever is at the house probably attached itself to you. That's actually kind of scary. Like, I don't know what type of shit. I don't want to say your Nona's involved in something, because that could be another possibility, because it could be that she's protected. It could be that she protected herself. It could also be that she's involved in something, because I have seen situations where family members have been involved in something and they're unscathed, they're fine, but then everybody else around them is going through all types of crazy shit, and everybody's like, what the fuck? Like, suffering. Child, stories for another days. So you want to be very, very careful, because if you try to take something off or send it back, whatever means that you use to try to take whatever it is off of you might actually hurt her. So you got to find out what's going on. I will say, I guess, go to your Nona first. There you go. So let's put these steps in order. Go to your Nona first. Ask her what she's seeing, what's going on, what she did, stuff like that. Assess from there, then go try to protect yourself with some holy water, whatever the case may be, some crystals, whatever it is, whatever you're most comfortable with. If that doesn't work, then try to go to someone of a higher statute of the spiritual realm. And if that doesn't work, I mean, one of those three should work. I don't know what to do if that doesn't work. I mean, one of those three should. It's a surefire way at the end of the day. Because, I mean, we all always resort to praying. Praying should always work. However, sometimes there are forces that are just way too big. I don't think this is like an exorcism type of situation where there's a demon inside you or a demon inside your Nona, but there's a demon inside that house, obviously, and maybe one of the minions attached itself to you, right? So I really hope you all the best. I'm so sorry it took so long to get to this. I literally just opened back that email ever since the whole situation happened with Haiti. So yeah, thank you guys so much for supporting me. Thank you guys so much for watching me. If you guys ever want to send your stories, please send it to the KrikKrak email. Do not send it to my business email, or I will not read it. It will go straight into the trash. I promise you. See you in the next video. Bye.